Hello, how are you today? It is Wednesday, September 17th, 11 a.m. Central Time. Thank you for joining me. I'm excited to share two fall cards and one Christmas card today using the Words of, where'd it go? Words for the Season bundle. I'm excited to share that with y'all today. Hey Terry, I'm showing one of your bundles that you let me borrow. I'm showing the Words of the Season. I'm excited to show that set today, the stamps and the dies, and I'm excited to see you on Friday. So as you come on, please say hi so I know you're here and you get a chance to win the 3 cards, which Terry, I have your 3 cards from last time. So I've got those for you, but I'll see you Friday, so I'll give them to you then. Let me tell y'all about the special sale that is going on tomorrow. It is a 24-hour stamp sale. It's 15% off stamps and stamp tools. You can go and shop here with me. It's 15% off. You don't have to put in a code. It just comes automatically. The sale will run for 24 hours and it applies to all stamps and stamp tools. And I printed off a thing here, some of the tools, I wasn't sure exactly what it covered, but it is, the stamp tools are clear blocks, masking paper, Simply Chamois, grids paper, StazOn cleaner, Stamp and Scrub and Mist, masking paper, stamp and brayer. There may be more, but I know those for sure. And then the stamps. Now it doesn't include bundles. It doesn't include last chance products. I mean, they're still at a great deal. They're just not included in the sale. So yeah, if you order with me and use Stamp with me at carrieritchie.stampinup.net and you spend $25, you get 4 free handmade cards. If you spend $50, you get 4 free handmade cards and a free embellishment. So moving on to the next thing. The paper pumpkin for October is Cozy Christmas. It makes 9 cards, 3 each of 3 different designs, and comes in a pretty box. Comes with a stamp set and a Stampin' Spot. Looks like it's pecan pie is the Stampin' Spot that comes with it. You can also add on the dies, the Abundant Joy dies that coordinates with all of these in the quarter. Savannah, if you're watching, it's a quarter. That happens 4 times a year is a quarter. A little inside joke with my daughter. We had a little laugh this morning, which she's bringing some of my grandbabies over this afternoon, so I get to see them. So yay! I had to bribe her with an iced coffee. I mean, I don't have to bribe her, but yeah, I did bribe her. Do any of y'all get Javy coffee? I've gotten some of that, and you mix it with, I mix it with Paleo Valley's protein powder, the vanilla, and iced coffee. Oh, it's so yummy, so good. And the new one I just got was, I think it was coconut caramel cookies, so it kind of reminds me of the Girl Scout cookies. What were those called? Samoas? Is that what they were called? Oh my gosh, they were so good. Anyway, this coffee's really yummy. Free advertisement for that. Anyway, my classes for October are my 4-card class on October 17th at 10 a.m. We make 4 cards for $20. Or you can take the Stamp-A-Stack and make 20 cards for $38, or it's only $18 with a minimum $35 order. 4 designs, 5 of each. And it's a lot of fun. We got a great group of ladies that come to it. And then my evening card class which tomorrow is the last day to sign up for my card class for this month. I don't have the date on here, but it's a week from Thursday, a week from tomorrow. And then the one for October is Thursday, October 23rd. So that is that. World Card Making Day is happening on October 4th. If you want to come to my house and have watch the video from Stampin' Up! With me, you're welcome to do that. And at my house, it'll be 2 to 4. The video actually starts at 2 Mountain Time, which is 3 Central Time. So register for this free event, and you can, here's how you register right there. I know it's got a glare on it. Maybe if I take that out. Sorry. You can register there. So You can buy the kit and put the kit together, or you can just watch the video. If you do, you get a free gift. So make sure you sign up for that, even if you're coming to my class, and I'll have sign-ups for that soon too. And then also there is, let's see, yeah, the Traditions of Christmas. This is a live craft class. I think it is $30 to take the class, just for the class. And then if you buy the suite, you'll need to purchase that separately. And that is on October 23rd at 2 p.m. Mountain Time. So you can watch it then, or you can watch the recording later. Stampin' Up starting to have these craft classes. So I think that sounds fun. With Stampin' Up experienced instructors teaching us how to make cards. And then there is a new, let's see, I've got these all out of order now. Okay, so that's that. And then Make the Season Bright is a new advent calendar. It is $99, and you know, it's like those, you get an advent calendar and it's got soaps in it or coffees in it or all the different, you know, I got one with socks one year. It was a different sock for each day. My sweet niece Rachel gave that to me. And anyway, this is Stampin' Up goodies, and it comes with a stamp set, and you can put that together. So, oh, also in October, a starter kit special is coming. So if you want to become a demonstrator and get a discount, that's a great time to do it. These were the cards that in my downline meeting, we had a swap, and I wanted to share these cards that 3 of my ladies that came participated in the swap. Actually, Anna wasn't there, but she made this pretty card. So look at this fun card here. This one was made by Miss Donna. And it says, "It's okay if all you did today was breathe, even when your brain tells you otherwise." And it's got the peaceful, what's it called? Peace on Earth bundle with the gorgeous misty moonlight and all the pretty colors. And then Donna made the envelope too. And look, put the little labels on there for mailing it. And then this one was made with the Impressions of Bloom. This was made by Miss Anna. Isn't that pretty? And then this one was made by Miss Cindy. It's got a fancy fold here with the accordion pleated by Miss Cindy. So I just want to share those cards with you. Then the cards from last week that we made here on the live were these 3 with the butterfly, beautiful butterflies. And the lucky winner is Miss Shirley Taylor. So I need to get these to you, Shirley. I hope you are feeling better. I know you've had some hard times you're going through. Anyway, praying for you. Just wanted you to know. So yeah, the mini catalog is live right now. You can order from it. I just wanted to show we're using this Peaceful Greenery embossing folder on one of the cards today. It coordinates with the Peace on Earth, which we did 2 weeks ago. We showed this set, I think it was. But we're using this embossing folder. It's $10, and it coordinates with this, and these dies fit inside there. And then we're also going to be using, this is the main set, is Words for the Season. It's got 10 awesome stamps with it, and then 10 dies that cut out all these different words. Yeah, look at the gorgeous cards that they've made with it. I thought about using the negative like that. I haven't done that yet, but that is, yeah, I thought there were more cards on the next page, but there weren't. I think there are more cards of this on the next page. Yeah, I didn't show y'all these. So look at how pretty that embossing folder is. Anyway, moving on, I'll show y'all the stamp set. It is, it's got "To You and Yours," greetings, wishes, happy, have a spooktacular Halloween, let's toast to yesterday's achievements and tomorrow's bright future, and cheery wishes. So these fit on the label. I'll show y'all in a second when I show you the dies. May the magic of Christmas fill each corner of your home and heart. So incredibly grateful For all my blessings, especially you, may your holiday season be filled with joy and happiness. So it's a cling set. And then the dies, and Terry put them on this magnet sheet, which makes it so nice to hold all of the dies. It's got all of these great words in there. And the words are, let's see, holidays, Merry Christmas, autumn, wishes, Halloween, happy, greetings, and New Year, and then this banner. And this banner coordinates with these words, the way they're going down. It die cuts that. So let's get started on our cards. So this is the Peaceful Greenery, which, you know, you'd think it'd just be Christmas, but no, we're going to make it into an autumn card today. So I've pre-done a lot of this stuff to save some time, but we're going to start with a piece of crushed curry. This is 5.5 by 8.5. Just fold that in half. And then we've got our Cajun Craze, and it's embossed with the folder that is Peaceful Greenery. So we're going to go ahead and adhere this to our card base. Crushed curry, Cajun Craze, and then this is Early Espresso, all fall colors. We're just going to lay that on there. And I've stamped this ahead of time, but I die cut these with the dies that coordinate with this. So this one's Early Espresso, and this one is crushed curry. And I'm just going to get a grid sheet, and we'll stamp this one with this stamp, and this is from Textured Notes. We're going to use that stamp here, and we'll stamp it in Early Espresso. So the words I've already stamped in Early Espresso. We'll just ink up our leaves here and just stamp them around the edges of our label here. And I need to clean that off because we're going to use it in another color on another card. So let's get out our Simply Chamois, which will be on sale tomorrow. Make sure you get these. And then these are the clear cases. You can buy, I think, packages of 4 for $9. I'm pretty sure, not positive, but I think that's the price. Okay, so let's add some, let's see if I've got some bigger, yeah, let's use those dimensionals to make this go a little faster. And we'll top these up. Actually, I think mini ones will be fine for this one. I'll just put on a few extra. Oh, look at all the people joining. I need to say hi. Who all's here? Good morning, Terry and Sharon and Carol. Welcome. Thanks for joining. It's more fun to be on here with somebody than just by myself. It'd be better if y'all were all here and we could stamp in person, but this is the next best thing, right? Did y'all see the picture that I posted? I had to share that picture of the Brussels sprout. Did y'all see the picture of my Brussels sprout? It's the biggest. I got that package from Tom Thumb, and I'm like, what in the world? I've never seen it. It was as big as my hand. It was good. I like Brussels sprouts. A little olive oil and balsamic vinegar and some bacon bits. Okay. So incredible grateful for all my blessings, especially you. This is just a sweet card to send to somebody that you're thankful for. So I've cut some of the linen thread, 6 inches. I got two pieces, and we're just gonna tie a little bow. Just a cute little easy bow. And then I've got these that come in paper pumpkin, the little glue dots, mini glue dots. So we'll just add that on there. And pop our little bow on there. Anyway, card number 1. And card number 2, we're going to use another thing that's going to be on sale tomorrow. They're adhesive sheets. So they come in a package of 12, and you apply the adhesive to one side of your paper, and then you peel it off. And so let me show y'all. This is the last card we're doing, but if you look at this, I had red paper and I put the adhesive on the back of the paper and then I die cut it. So that would give, I don't want to lose that little, where'd it go? The little dots to the eyes are a little bit challenging here. Yeah, we're just gonna set this aside. So you just put it on the back of your paper and then die cut it, and it's got the adhesive on there. So we got lots of pieces to this card. Lots of pieces. Okay, we're gonna start with our card base, 5.5 by 8.5. Yeah, I had Brussels sprouts at Wuhan's. Whoa, what's the name? It's a restaurant in Mansfield, a steak place. I went with my daughter and son-in-law and my daughter's in-laws. We went there. Wuhan's? I can't remember the name of it. It was really good. Brussels sprouts, like the best I've ever had. It was so yummy. Okay, so then we've got our card, and then this is 4 by 5 1/4 pumpkin pie. So we'll adhere this to our card. And then we've got a piece of this fabulous paper. It's one of my favorite designer series papers. It is Botanical Textures is the name of it. Yep. And it's all in black and white, and you can leave it black and white or you can color it, but this paper is so pretty. I love it. Some of the designs are kind of eclectic and funky, and others are just leaves and foliage. Anyway, so pretty. So I've already done a lot of this just to save some time, but I wanted to show you how to use watercolor pencils with the blender pen. So the blender pens, I've got, this is an old wood case, and I've got my sets of the watercolor pencils, and I've got some of the watercolor pencils 1 and 2. And thank you, Anna, for the blender pens and for the paper pumpkin. It's so awesome. Thank you so much for sharing. I have a thank you card in the mail for you. Okay, let's see. Let's get all our pieces here. Let's just show this first. Let's show how to do this. So the watercolor pencils we're using are Crushed Curry and Pumpkin Pie. One is from set Watercolor Pencils 1, one is from Watercolor Pencil Set 2. And so what I've done is just gone in with the pumpkin pie. Can you see this? And just drawn on it. And nothing has to be perfect. And then coming back in with the crushed curry. But I thought I'd save time, and I pre-did this ahead of time. One thing you want to use with these watercolor pencils, Prismacolor has a pencil sharpener that I highly recommend. It's not like a cheap one off of Amazon, even though it may be on Amazon. But it's a really good one for the watercolor pencils, and it gives you a nice sharp tip. So I recommend purchasing that to do the watercolors. And then you've got your blender pen. And we're just going to start with blending in the two colors together to get these pretty fall leaves. And it's okay if you color outside the lines. Just spreading the colors together and blending them. You can also use water painters with this, but I feel like the blends is a more, what's the word? Exact. And then you want to take just some scrap paper and clean that off until it's clear. So the tip will stain, but it still will work. So once it runs clear, then you're ready to use it again. So we'll go ahead and layer. Actually, let's do this first before we put that together. So we have Happy Autumn, and we're just gonna put them. So this is die cut out of the pumpkin pie. So we'll start with Autumn. And it's got the adhesive on the back already, which I highly recommend with this die set, to use the adhesive sheets. So we'll just start with that and line our word up. See if we can get it straight on here. And we've got the A for Autumn. Thank you for sharing, Anna. I appreciate you guys being here with me. Okay. So we've got Autumn, and then we'll have Happy. Let's peel that off. Okay. It's fancy writing, isn't it? Pretty font. Okay. And we've got our Happy. So we'll adhere this. Whoops. I guess we could have put it on there. You know what? Let's go ahead and put that on there. Let me get these corners so they lay flat. Okay. So we've got our pretty fall color leaves. And so this piece, this is cut 3 3/4 by 5, the designer series paper, and then the Happy Autumn on the crushed curry is 1 3/4 by 3 3/4. So we'll just put that on there. And then we've got our bow. So I've got some bigger mini glue dots here. And put this on here. So this bow I've made from this ribbon. This is the Timid Tiger faux linen ribbon with my little ribbon tamer there. So I tied the bow ahead of time because I get nervous tying bows on here with y'all. And then the 2025, 2027 in color flat pearls. We're gonna use one of these. So this is Timid Tiger, but it goes with the pumpkin pie. I think it goes well with it. So there is our second autumn card. And then moving on to our next one, it's a Christmas card. So we've got, oh, did I lose my dot again? Why do I keep losing it? There it is. Ah. I have to say the words with the eyes and the little dots are not my friend. Okay, so I have stamped this ahead of time, a little crooked, but that's okay. That's on the inside of our 5.5 by 8.5, basic white. And it's gonna say, may the magic of Christmas fill each corner of your heart, home and heart. And then we're gonna stamp on this with Mossy Meadow. We're gonna first do the background. So we're just gonna have the edges because this is gonna go on here. So we're just gonna stamp the leaves around the edges. It's just very subtle. Not sure why this ink pad is, I just inked it up like a lot a couple days ago. Let's go over that one. Okay, now we're gonna stamp. So our words are gonna go on the bottom. We don't need this anymore. So we'll get this good and inked up. Mossy Meadow. And we're gonna make some, can anyone guess what we're making here? It's mistletoe if you didn't know. Okay, and we need a bow to go on our mistletoe. So this is the Real Red. I already tied a bow, but I've decided I want two. So we're gonna cut 2 6-inch pieces. Where did my scissors go? And we'll make another double bow because it's more fun. So because why just have one if you could have two, right? 2 loops on our bow. And I didn't cut that straight, so where are those little, actually I think I'm gonna use a bigger one for this. Make sure it sticks good, and we'll just put this bow right up here. I'll put that on. I can't pick this up. Okay, so we've got our bow. And now we're gonna put our words. So we've got Merry Christmas. I don't want to lose this again, so that's right there. So we'll just pull the letters out. Actually, you know what? I think, yeah, let's just pop these out. It'll be easier that way. And pop out the centers of those letters. And we'll just peel the backing off. And we'll just start at the bottom here. So we've got our C for Christmas. And we'll just line this up on the bottom of our card. It's stressful doing this in front of y'all. I can do this, I can do this. Okay, so there. Now we're gonna put our little eye on it. It doesn't look like the adhesive is on there. It looks like it's stuck to that. So I'm just gonna take my glue pen and just add a little bit of adhesive to that so that I can sure stick my eye on there. It looks like this S is a little bit crooked on here, so we'll see if I can. And I ripped it. Nobody's gonna know. Okay, and then we've got the Mary. And we'll put that on there. Pop out the little inside of the letters. Yeah, I should not have done this. Maybe I should have done this on live. It's kind of hard to do with my stress level. Probably was not a good idea. It's fine, right? Okay, so then we're gonna put our Mary on here. Trying to keep it all straight. And our mistletoe needs some berries because it's not really mistletoe, it's just green leaves, right? So I think we need some berries. So these are, I've not had these before, frosted iridescent dots. Look at how gorgeous these are. They're so pretty. So they've got purple and pink and blue and clear. So we're going to use some of these clear, and they are iridescent. So they've got more color to them, probably in real life than you can see. But we'll just add some of our mistletoe berries on here. And let's do an uneven number. We'll just do 5 of them. 5 of our berries. So then we need to put our whole card together. We've got all our pieces here. So I'm gonna adhere this mossy meadow. Make sure those corners are covered. I don't know how I like it. I don't think it really matters. And it looks like I cut this one 4 1/8 by 5 3/8, so it would just have barely a mat of white underneath it. And this was used, the Textured Notes, this die right here, to die cut this piece here. And we're gonna pop this up, so we'll flip it over. I got a mess here, don't I? Fun, fun. And we'll just put some mini dimensionals on this. Oh, you're funny. You're sweet. Thanks, Terry. Okay, so let's pop this up. But I like using stamps for something other than what they were intended for, and I think the mistletoe is fun. Okay. Oh, that's a little crooked. Let's see. There we go. So there are our cards. Sorry, I got a mess here. We've got our Merry Christmas. Which one's your favorite? Merry Christmas, Happy Autumn, or So Incredibly Grateful. So just fun, quick cards to make. That's all I have today. So I thank you that you joined me. I hope that you have a great week, and God bless you. Bye-bye.